This is going to be very simple. I have an offer. Let's finish this quickly. I have an offer on 601 South Lakeview Drive for $45,000.
What were we asking?
What was it, yeah, what were we asking?
64.9.
Where is it?
You say 6'4"?
64.9.
Right there.
Understand English.
Is that a water sewer available?
What were we asking?
64.9.
And the
They're
offer
offering what is-
45.
45.
Let me just give you a few facts. This guy's looking to buy 2 lots. One of them is ours. He's looked at 14 lots. There are something like 8 to 10 lots in the batch that he's looking at that are for sale for $49,500, excuse me. And he's offered to one of those also. I don't know what. He's offered us 45, and according to our broker who's handling these lots, she believes it's a non-negotiable offer. Although you never know until you try. It's unlikely that this is worth more than $49,500 since there are so many lots on the market for $49,500. No, let me take that. It might be worth more. It's unlikely we'll get more.
Do we have a written offer, or is this a verbal?
Well, it's not a written offer.
It's a verbal.
It's a fax. This is all it is.
See, I know Pat is trying to sell her office in Fairfax, and an investor got her to negotiate with herself by coming up with a verbal offer, and she countered with a lower offer, and lo and behold, he came in and offered a lower number. So I'd like to see it in writing. I don't want to respond to verbals. I just don't like to respond to verbals. If he wants to write us an offer with all his terms and conditions, cash, and what, then we can consider it.
Well, why don't you accept the offer at that rate based on?
I don't know. What are the terms that he's offering? I don't have any idea.
We didn't have any idea last time, John, when you approved it. The last one we sold fell through. We never saw a contract on that one.
I'm smarter now.
How long has it been on the market?
A year or so.
So we priced it at that price over a year.
Chris, you'd have the history of that. That was the original price, wasn't it? We've never changed the prices.
That would date back almost 2 years at this point.
Market's changed.
Thereabouts. Thereabouts.
If we were putting it on the market now, what would we put it on the market for now? 50? Probably. In today's market? That's a question for the group. What would we put that lot on the market for today if we were putting it on the market?
Your agent recommended 54,000, but that was about 3-4 months ago.
Yes, Chris?
I think the trade-off here is that we're looking at, and it's not a trade-off that I would find a sweet pill to swallow, but in our budget for this year, we have $240,000 based upon the sale of lots. Now, we have, as I recall, 9 lots that we actually could sell.
Eight are listed right now.
And if we sell 4 of them at $60,000, we've met our budget requirement. If we sell 6 of them at $40,000, we've met our budget requirement. For me, the real trade-off is, do we trade off 2 lots to establish to make a business decision that will allow us to move towards meeting our budget? I think that's what it gets down to. It's effectively trading off 2 lots.
I don't follow your point, trading off 2 lots. What do you mean?
If we don't sell it because we believe that lot is going to be worth $60,000,
Right?
then we have taken the risk that we're going to sell 4 lots at $60,000. if we accept an offer right now, and let's say 45, then we have to sell not 4 lots, but 6 lots to meet our budget. Are you with me? There's a variance of effectively 2 lots. The issue is in terms of timing. Do we make the business decision that we need to sell this lot at $45,000, where initially we were thinking about $60,000 a lot on average? I think those are the issues. And I'll add too, although I do not like the issues and I do not like the timing, and I do not agree with the general assessment of how bad the industry sucks, I actually would approve selling this lot.
Got a motion?
Well, actually, when it comes to a motion, I'm going to approve it. If you want me to, Wayne is making a motion.
Well, I'm just gonna support what Chris said, and playing on what John has been saying all night. We're in a budget situation that, we probably made worse tonight by approving some things that we all felt strongly about. That's water under the bridge. But when we look at our budget and look at where we're gonna save enough money to balance the budget, we're not gonna, isn't gonna happen this year. Every dollar of revenue, like this 45,000 that we refuse to take, is a dollar that we're going to have to borrow. We're going to have to go back in debt using our line of credit for every dollar we can't collect. And that's really, and we have no idea how long that's going to be, how long this market is going to stay as bad as it is. And I think it's time to do what we can to beef up on the income side.
Does our realtor list all of our lots? Or is that one person that has this lot have all of them?
One person has 8 lots and they're very actively marketed, aggressively marketed.
At a reduced-
It might be a good thing for us to take this. It might spur the lot sales a little with the other ones.
She's also taking it at a reduced commission.
Is that Teresa?
Yeah, Teresa Sotomayor, Oakcrest. And she has spent a lot of money advertising. They're not gonna make a cent on this, not a cent. Not on this lot. They spent a ton of money on advertising.
Plan on making it on the next lot.
Could we get a motion?
Is there any further discussion before I make a motion? Ken, is that discussion or scratching your head?
I was just scratching my head.
I'm gonna move that you authorize me to negotiate the best possible price on this lot, in reasonable terms and conditions.
Can we have a minimum on that?
You really wanna advertise your minimum publicly?
No, but I mean, you know, there's something.
Is the motion that we're going to
Yeah,
accept
that's right.
$45,000?
There's something.
Is that the motion? Did I understand it correctly?
Authorize me to sell this lot at the best price I can negotiate.
45 or higher? That's what you're looking for? Is that correct?
Yeah,
That's what he
Can we
offered.
phrase it at 45 or higher then?
45 or higher. Now we publicly announced our low end, but okay. You won't share the film with
Well,
anybody.
the offer was at 45. is that correct?
Absolutely not.
Of course not.
So is that a secret if the offer's at
I
45?
guess not. I just couldn't bring myself to say it. How low it would go.
Well, that's what he's.
So I will say it again. I move that the board authorize me to sell this for lot for 45,000 or higher. All in favor? It's unanimous.